Guys, did you ever realize they never gave us her ultimate? Like, what the hell? Where are you supposed to get it from then? That's BS. It should have at least been at day 10, like gives you the ultimate. That is so much BS. What's up, my legends? It's Scion. We're back, and what I'm going to do right now is a very quick sort of guide where I kind of do this in these types of games, and it's called the sweet spot. Now, this is for everybody, pay to win, it's for free to play, or if you're in the middle, and you should take a firm advantage of this because it'll take you a long way in the game, because there's very few times that you have a sweet spot period. I don't know why I couldn't say that, but here's what it means. What it basically means is that the content is really lax at a point, and you don't have to necessarily do anything, you don't have to spend anything, so you should be saving your Shinobites, because you know after this particular banner most likely it's going to be Itachi and Deidara, so you want to kind of like save a little bit for that. Again, I'm back up to 85. This is basically me playing the game and getting the things that I'm supposed to be getting, so I'm back up to 85 right now. I am going to top up for that particular event, but like I'm just going to grind and get whatever Shinobites I can get regardless. Anyway, you get your daily Shinobites, you get Shinobites from achievements, and wherever else you can get them from for whatever missions that you haven't completed yet from the daily missions, or if any events that you haven't actually got the Shinobites from that. So make sure you get all of those too, because it counts. We don't have infinite amounts of it, so you definitely got to make sure you get it every day, and make sure that you log in every day, because right now we get 5 Shinobites a day, so take advantage of that as well. Now, the sweet spot, what I would suggest for you is, as far as grinding your main team, push your main team as much as you can to 5-star. 6-star is not really going to happen right away for you unless you're super paying to win. Before, the main reason why I'm saying that is because you will need to expand your base to a certain point. Now, you see me personally, like I don't even have it up to 12 yet. So with that said, my sweet spot right now, because I'm not going to be like spamming anything out or pushing myself up to get this this 6. Oh, maybe just go in. I'll show you real quick. No. So as you see, in order to get your Shinobi Awakening to level 6, you need base 15. That's going to be a while from now. So that means that most of your characters, you should try to get them around level 5 or rank 5. So that means everybody here, get everybody here to rank 5. Now you see my Naruto's already there, so I'm not really worried about him right now. I need to get Kakashi Sensei. He needs to go up to, I always say Sensei because I always thought that was cool the way they used to always say it. So, I need to get him up to 5. I need to get Sasuke, which I'm working on right now. I need to get him up to 5. And Shizune, I need to get her up to 5. So when their events come back, I'm going to actually work on that. For now, the only thing that I can really focus on without spending coins is Sasuke. So I'm going to work on Sasuke and get him up to 5-star, which you see I'm already halfway going to the 4-star now. And then he's going to be good. Even though I'm replacing him, even though I'm going to replace him with his own daughter, Sarada, I'm still going to push him up to 5-star, so then he'll basically be in the base with a 5-star. Now, you can relatively have done that with Guy, but I was so bored with doing that event and bored of looking at Guy, and I don't like Guy that much to begin with to even be doing that, so I kind of left him as is. Now, you can do that with Neji. See, my Neji is like whatever. I'm like kind of not that interested in Neji either, but if you want to have 5-star base people, just in your base, you can relatively have a Guy in Neji, base tandem that basically them 5-stars sitting in your base, which isn't that bad, especially having Guy 5-star if you got his ultimate and nothing else, unless you're putting him in your main party or something like that. But I discovered it's a little bit better to have people with ultimates actually in your base, because those people who like the auto, you screw them, because if the character gets the auto off, especially somebody like Guy who one-shot the team and kill him, and then that defends your base. That works out really well. So this is something that you want to definitely try to do. Next up in sweet spots is you want to make sure that everything is possible within your team or within your characters that you're using is all max right here. Now you can pick and choose which way you want to actually go about doing this. Now you can worry about maxing your ninjutsu cards that you have, and you can worry about evolving the ninjutsu cards. Now you see I have a lot of cards that need to be evolved, and it's costly. I need about 87 of these to evolve my Rasengan up to 70, and I also need 20,000 to evolve it. You have to pick and choose which and where you want to actually do this, because necessarily you can't do enhanced cards and evolve ninja cards all at the same time. It's going to be hard. It's going to be a little bit of a problem. So you should definitely try to, balance which way you want to do it. But now is the time to actually do that when you don't have anything else really to do. That's why this is called the sweet spot, because once you get to the point where like all your cards are evolved to where you want to, that you don't really have to worry about that much, and you're building up the power. And also remember that evolving cards builds up your character's power. So this is definitely a time that you want to, get to it. Stick to 4 or 5 characters that you want to evolve the evolve the cards with. Like, don't try to evolve everything and for everybody. That's not going to work out for you. You want to do 4 or 5, and then maybe branch out a little bit with your base characters. Like I particularly went with Sarada because they pretty much gave us all her stuff. So she's in the base like permanently to defend my base until I rotate her out with Sasuke, and then Sasuke will be in the base defending the base. And you just want to focus a little bit more. You don't want it to be everywhere, because you'll be wasting a lot of your currency on that. You don't want to do that. Unless, of course, you don't care and you're paying to win and you just like, F it, everybody gets power. That's the thing. But I wouldn't do that even if I was paying to win. Like, I just wouldn't do that. You want to keep it focused. So with that said, after you have all these, you then have your jutsu, which this is more or less for people who have abundance of cards and have been topping up. It's a little bit costly to actually do this. Like, you can come in and do this if you want to, but it really doesn't go that far. So you kind of like have to like level the cards, and then you level the cards, and then you feed them in to the cards. And I don't know how worth that is right now, to be honest with you. I'm gonna have to, with this alone, I'm gonna have to experiment with it a little bit more, how much this is gonna be worth it. But in my advice for this is like, save this kind of for last, because you kind of don't need it that much right now. It's definitely his power and make you stronger later, but you don't necessarily need it that much right now. So don't think too hard on it and go too crazy after it. Worry about the other raw stat type of stuff and then come back to this. And actually, if you have not obtained all the ninja, then go in and get the ninja. But other than that, there's really nothing else left for you to do right now, because the game is still lacking and things that you can do. You can also PvP grind, which is very easy. I showed you in past videos how to PvP grind, so it's really not that hard. You just have to learn how to deal with Ninetales, and once you learn how to deal with Ninetales, everything else is easy. Also, watch a little bit for characters, like people who figured out to put ultimate characters in the base. Like, you gotta watch out for them. Make sure that when named characters come out, you kill them immediately or do something to CC them. Like Naruto has the pop up, Sasuke has the electrocute and stuff like that. Do things like that to make sure that you CC them and then pop them with like a really quick hit. Don't waste your ultimates on them, because unless the character's like super strong for some reason, don't waste their ults on that. You don't really need to. And that's about it. Really, there's nothing else for me to really teach you at this point, and I don't think I'm going to be doing any other video unless somebody asks me to. Until Itachi comes out. Everything else you know already. I just gave you the last bit of my knowledge now, so hopefully you're good to go, and you use this time well, with this sweet spot time before they add something in that'll actually take away from your resources. Because right now we can build in-game resources and get all this stuff done and get extra power, but I'm pretty sure that they're going to introduce something else that's going to drain on that resource, so you won't have the sweet spot anymore. So that's why you should take advantage of it right now. That's it. You guys be legendary. I hope you understand. Peace, and see you later.